Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stream of Consciousness. I am Dichotomous Prime, aka Vince. I am your host. I am a West Indian tabletop game creator from Canada. I do cultural consultation, sensitivity reading, and mechanics and narrative design. As you can probably tell from the title down below, today we are jumping back into our continued playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. Should be super exciting. I hope that everyone out there is having a lovely Friday. Good morning there, Pseudobite. I hope that you are having, well, I hope that you're off to start having a lovely day. As you're in the morning, I'm in the evening, so you know what? It's all good. It's all good. But in any case, last day of the week, at least I presume for you as well. So hopefully we can get you ended off pretty well. So, yeah. So I tried to do a little bit of gathering off screen just to try and get all of my like carrying capacities and stuff up. So those are things that I've been doing, or at least I plan to. But the lovely thing about gaming on PC is that when everything updates, you get to run around and mess with settings to try and make sure that everything actually works. So that's what I was doing for about the last little while. But that's why we do tech checks. That's why I start getting ready for stream an hour early for the like 90% of the time that it only takes about 15 minutes and I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs for 45 minutes. There's always one day where something goes wrong and I'm like, oh crap, I'm really glad I had this lead time to figure it out. But we did. The one thing you might notice is that my head is looking a little bit in different directions compared to normal. That's because my NVIDIA driver updated and was doing weird things like putting half of one of my monitors onto my other monitor. So I decided to just swap where the game and Streamlabs are. Hopefully that doesn't throw you off. Apologies if it does. But yeah, basically I'm looking over here as opposed to I'd normally be looking over here. Still in Ontario, haven't moved that far, just being weird. Duly noted. But yeah, before we get started, first and foremost, as you can see from the Nightbot command, I don't know if people came in late or not, but if you happen to miss the links that I posted to various different articles on some of the problematic elements in Horizon Zero Dawn having to do with cultural appropriation and indigenous representation, that sort of thing, then please check those out. They are excellent resources for education and written by people who are much better qualified to talk about it at length and specificity than I am. So yeah, please avail yourself of those. There are some thoughts that I have today about some of the other design elements having to do with that, but they will be very kind of like surface level. Hello there, Sophia. Welcome on in. I hope that you were having a lovely, lovely Friday. But yeah, for things that are in depth, specifically having to do with specific tribes, specific bands, First Nations in Canada, and of which I learned that this is also First Nations Visibility Month in Canada, as well as Pride here. So please avail yourself of those abundant resources. I'm gonna see if I can corral some of them together into some books and links by other Indigenous authors, and please go check them out. Yeah, so let's see. One thing that I was thinking about, kind of mulling over in my brain, was kind of there is a lot of, as much as kind of folks don't realize it and people will accidentally do it subconsciously even, there's a lot of influence on how the portrayal of non-Christian creation myths are influenced by the predominant narrative of the medieval Europe, and specifically the Catholic Church, leading into from like the quote Dark Ages into the Renaissance, and just generally having to do with the suppression of education, the burning of books and all of that sort of thing. Like how how things are portrayed in Horizon Zero Dawn is, you know, you have the ways and it's respected, and well, why do we do this sort of thing? Well, it's how we've always done it. And it's not as if the hegemony of tradition isn't a thing, and it's not as though Christianity is the only religion to have done this. Specifically, like if you have theocratic religions, or theocratic governments rather, theocratic religions would be a tautology, but it kind of puts aside the fact that it's not really necessarily the norm, rather that the few that we hear about, namely, you know, medieval Christendom and, you know, things like the Crusades and the Catholic Church, and the Inquisitions, as well as maybe a few theocratic like Muslim states, for instance, kind of get a lot of play within media and literature discussions. And so you end up with them kind of disproportionately affecting how other creation myths, how other religions are portrayed. And when you combine that with the anti-indigenous sentiment and sort of assumptions about how tribes and bands and, quote, superstitious people operate, let me turn down the music just slightly, I think. I thought it's down pretty low. Oh well, there we go. When you combine those two things, you end up with this feeling of people being portrayed as, you know, just kind of going along and passively accepting things and not really criticizing things, except for the main character, who is, you know, the maverick and who goes against everyone else. And something that was pointed out to me in an episode of a podcast that I listened to, Our Fake History, which goes over historical myths. It's by Sebastian Major, another Canadian, very good podcast, I recommend it, where he was talking about the Black Death in Europe and some of the mistaken medical practices, and that led to explanations about where it came from that involved things like astrological signs and like all of these sorts of things that we would generally not consider scientifically sound today. And the thing that Sebastian pointed out was that it's easy for us to kind of, in the modern age, get a little bit kind of stick our noses up at people in previous ages and kind of assume that they were ignorant or like less intelligent than us. But a lot of these like investigations were undertaken by, like, you know, these very kind of rigorous sorts of study and sets of reasoning. The only thing is that the tools that they had at their disposal were woefully insufficient to the task. So basically you end up with those wrong conclusions there. And so likewise, when we talk about like the complexities of like Christendom and like biblical tales, both having to do with, you know, oh, well, is this to be taken literally, or is this a parable to teach a lesson, in conjunction with the contextual limitations of the time, assuming that the people there were ignorant or less capable of reasoning, is actually quite ahistorical. In particular, if you look into some things having to do with what I will crudely refer to as like the East as opposed to the West, so an abundance of predominantly Muslim countries, Southeast Asia, East Asia. There is a ton of like mathematical and scientific development there that exists in conjunction with religion, for instance. So when we go into it, it's good to keep a critical eye at any kind of narrative of, oh, look, these people wear furs and skins and have a creation religion that influences their societal practices, and everyone kind of uncritically accepts it, and recognize that that is maybe a norm that is accepted because of the influence of things like the Catholic Church in the medieval ages, and the influence of those things in the historical narrative, rather than actually reflective of the way that many cultures do things. So yeah, just kind of a thing that I thought that I would touch on in terms of keeping a critical eye on media that we consume and the assumptions and narratives that they bring forth. So, religious imperialism. Exactly. And even apart from the very intentional religious imperialism, there's also like the unintentional fact that like no one is intending to copy the dynamic of the Catholic Church towards the people of medieval Europe over to Horizon Zero Dawn. No one meant to do that on purpose, but because there's this narrative structure that took up a disproportionate amount of space in the way that we talk about these sorts of things, there's a gravitational pull that it has that will like start to kind of warp the shape of other narratives that we tell to look more similar to what it is. And so, when we have assumptions about the way that certain things work, we have to recognize that even those assumptions themselves are influenced by very Eurocentric narrative structure and assumptions. So, yeah, that was something that was just kind of percolating in my brain over the past week. And I thought that that was something that was worth mentioning before we jump in today. While I'm adjusting volume on various different things, if folks have thoughts, questions, comments, thoughts, and all the different sorts of things, please, by all means, feel free to speak up in chat, because we're all about furthering the conversation and furthering understanding on this stream. Let's see here. And I might actually just cut off the music here while we open up. We're going to time it just perfectly as the game opens up. Oh god, and then we're going to alt-tab back out. Aha, it's a dance. It's a beautiful dance of something. I'm not really entirely sure where I was going with that joke, but here we are. Let's see here. Bada bing. Bada boom. And also, let me queue up a BRB for later when we need it. Perfect. Excellent. Here we are. I'm probably not going to wait for the shaders to optimize, because as you can see, it's probably going to take a little while. Let's see here. Boop. In this case, loading is probably going to take a little bit longer, but it's probably more exciting than y'all having to watch the, sit wrapped in attention as the percentage bar slowly goes up to 100%. So, which actually, as a reminder, I hope that everybody is staying hydrated, taking your meds, having a good source of water nearby, taking a stretch if you need it, and getting some good food in you. So that way you can enjoy the stream in the comfort in which you deserve. Come on, loading bar. Come on, you can do it. So yeah, I pretty much have mostly just been doing like running around and kind of honing my general skills having to do with sniper shotting stuff, as well as trying to look for metal shards, blaze, to just kind of get the still mediocre, but still better than like the equipment that I currently have, sort of stuff that I think his name is Karst, the merchant, is selling. And also stay cool in this heat. Also, holy crap, I did not realize that Are we all good? Are we all good? Okay, cool. Alright, excellent. So, let's see. So I didn't get really a whole ton more, because I can't really apply a lot of these to my other weapons here. I actually have... Yeah, can't mod that, can't mod that. And all of these are to stuff that I can't use, and I can't dismantle them yet, but I will be able to soon. And yeah, staying cool in this heat, I have a whole apparatus set up in my office right now to hopefully allow that to happen. So we'll see how well it works. But hey, I promised story, and we're gonna get to story. Because most everything else I have. We got Watcher over there. I might grab one or two other small things. Yeah, go. There we go. Don't mind me, I'm just looting your friend's corpse. Wow, that missed? Okay, that wasn't bad. I'm progressively getting better at, like, just instinctively nailing them. Whoop. Alright, dude. Beautiful. There we go. I'm surprised that second shot didn't take him out. Oh well. Okay, so... Oh, it's actually way up there. Okay, Can I no, I can't travel. Oh, it actually costs... Okay, cool. I have no AC nor a fan, but I do have ice cream. You know what? That's sort of like AC or a fan, kind of. And we're almost full. Okay, cool. Alright, main quest ahoy. It's like, go fuck yourself, alright. Rost is just like, well, fuck me then, I guess.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they've...
Okay. So, first and foremost, did my settings decide to get reset? Are these robots sentient, or are they relics of a bygone age? So I know the answer to that just because I've watched my housemates play, but I'm going to keep it... I'll keep that spoiler free for now, because you do find out.
It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Anyways, let me just loot these corpses.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Do you need a boar bone for one of my upgrades? Also, I know that, like, Aloy's little guitar pick. Oh, geez, you're dead as fuck, aren't you? Is kind of giving the overlay and the translation, but it just kind of looks like Vegas. Let's see. Define sentient. Yeah, Malleus Mundi, welcome on in. I hope that you are having a lovely Friday. Oh, well, I think someone may just have to die. Can I, like, just leap and assassinate you? There you go.
Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
Goddamn, okay.
This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Also, I feel like Aloy, like, didn't pick up the read on the fact that, like, there's, like, 3 sawtooths over there, or however many that they've already killed. So this machine isn't, like, a single legendary entity. It's just like, I'll kill this machine and it'll be safe again. It's like, they already took out, like, 3 of them? I don't know if you noticed. Like, I would say, Sophia, they're like animals. Like, they have instincts and drives. I'll keep it that vague for now. But, like, they're very basic.
I brought you here to deal with that.
Oh, we got big boy. We got proper chungus. That's pretty dope.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make.
I love how just the 180-degree turn in her personality is just like, oh yeah, I can totally do. Oh.
You are on your own.
Yeah. Later.
Stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Where can I place my traps?
Alright, so first and foremost, guitar pick. That. It's a big boy. So I've got 6 fire arrows, okay. Oh my god, it actually just sounds like a motor revving. That's really cool. Let's go. And how about that? And we'll also do, yeah, and yeah. So that gives me 2. All right. So let's see here. Weakness to fire. Okay. Well, that is real handy dandy because I have a few things that do fire. It's also good to know that, like, I don't trip over my own traps.
No ammo. This isn't good.
I mean... yeah, we good. Now, let me just, fire arrows out. What's up, loser?
I'm ready. Gotta be. It saw me.
Well, time to run.
I should scan it.
Okay, oh, hello there, camera. Come on. I would like to craft, please. I would like to craft, please. Yes, thank you. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right. That wasn't too bad. Let's see here. Let's see. Sound is. I barely use the Tripcaster. Oh, you know, I am using it. So, let's see. Oh no. What did I do?
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
Lunge was terrifying. It's definitely like, I feel like my time with Monster Hunter has prepared me for this, but it was definitely weird the way that the camera kind of oriented towards the ground.
It'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Cool. All right. Well. Oh, that wasn't you? What do you mean there, Sophia?
Stocking up.
All right, let's see. I've got 3. What do I want to put? And let's see here. Because I'm liking strike from above. That'll probably come in handy. Because that one branches into that. Let's see. Centering the camera on the ground when it lunged. I feel like it was... I mean, okay, so it was probably partially me, but the way that it kind of had it leaping towards you, and I almost feel like it's done as sort of a, like, cinematic sort of deal. It's great. It overperformed when I used it, but I didn't mesh with my playstyle. That's fine, yeah. I mean, I'm still figuring out what my playstyle is. I'm just pretty much move fast when having a heavy weapon. I tend to like, in most games, I tend to play the assassin / like, you know, I'll have all of my like stealth kill stuff upgraded, the biggest sniper rifle that I can find with a silencer, and then like a shotgun for when I get up close and like things inevitably go badly. Which seems to be kind of the playstyle in this as well, but I love me as well just some anything that allows me to accelerate how much currency I have is always great. Knock off armor and components, critical hit. Haven't been using that yet, so you know, I'm gonna go probably with strike from above. Haven't been using that yet. Silent drop, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do strike from above. And then I'm going to save my remaining one to when I get to level 7. and get extra resources. So that way that'll accelerate my ability to upgrade all my shit. Let's see here. So that's not bad. Carrying capacity, new ammo? Okay, no, I can... So I've used up all of those. Oh, okay, I just have full ammo. Alright, well, never mind then. Okay. So, main embrace gate, and then there are scrappers up there. Mother's Watch, and ruins. Right. Because I don't have a sling yet. I feel like I'm gonna have a really fun time just like exploring all of this. This is gonna be really, really cool. Alright, well. So that was, I think, where I was in the tutorial. Fuck that rock in particular, I guess. I'm gonna go over to the scrappers and I'm gonna see how much 8 XP that nets me, because if I can just like kill like 2 or 3 of those and get right up to okay, and yeah, I've got plenty of components for fire arrows. And also, I know stealth kills net me more XP. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, take a look at that.
I know where I am.
Yeah, your little shitty Liu Kang bicycle kick. There we go. I love that you can, like, reclaim your rock that you pick up. It's just, it gives me the impression that these rocks are a very valuable resource. Your weapon of choice. Listen, there is no stealth option in Monster Hunter World, okay? Alright, come on. There we go. I don't need that.
Got their attention.
There we go. Oh wow, I completely whiffed on that. The animation on that is really good. Like the little buck-in spin that they're doing, like... There's a reason why you don't get a whole lot of horses in games. They're about as fun to animate as they are to draw. So that is really, really... That's really cool. Also, what just happened to... You having a hard time there, pal? Right, I keep forgetting what the crafting button is. There we go. There we go. Fuck your AA battery. There we go. Insect Glaive is very skill shot oriented. I've tried IG. It's just not impactful enough for the amount of management that it entails.
That'll
Which
help.
is funny because Malleus, I am a Charge Blade main. Well, I like kind of switch out Charge Blade and oh wow, I didn't know I could carry a whole 30 fire arrows. Okay, cool. I tend to kind of switch between Charge Blade and Hunting Horn. But yeah, no, it's just kind of, and you know, no tea, no shade to the people who do main Insect Glaive, but it's just, I like some heft to weapons that I use, which is funny because I don't actually enjoy stuff like Greatsword either. Let's see here. Let's see. The rivet gun, back in metal arms, not to mention the sniper rifle and hail. I love me a good sniper. I will never once deny that. Okay. You want tussle? Yeah. Staring is rude. I said staring is rude. I guess they're using the spear more. Horses are nightmare beasts running around on their fingertips. Accurate. Accurate. It's like a horse is like the animal equivalent of obsidian. It's incredibly formidable and an incredibly dangerous like entity to encounter. However, if it breaks into a million pieces. It's incredibly brittle. Cause like if a horse's leg breaks, you're done. You're done, son. Let me craft some more arrows. At some point I'll get more efficient with these, I swear. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the first. Basically, I'm thinking I'm just gonna do all of my, like, level 1 upgrades. And that's just for my own comfort. And then the 50 Ridgewood, and I need a bunch more metal vessels, which don't super need. Oh, I'll take that, though. I love when the game just kind of gives me like, oh, look, here's a free corpse to loot.
It's your sister, Olara!
What the hell?
Start.
Oh, wow. All right, y'all are coming down from the mountains now. I see how it is. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay. They can hit each other. Interesting.
Can you hear me? It's Olara!
Dang, all right. I was not expecting like 6 of them. The last time I had to fight like 2. That was wild. Horses are nature's glass cannons. It's not, yeah. It's not inaccurate. Dang, yeah, no, I gotta admit, I was not expecting an increase of that many going over there. That was wild. Anyways.
Clever.
Yeah, that was... Whew. I feel like that's the sort of thing that the sling would probably be useful for. Like any kind of lobbed large like an AoE or something. Cause like, yeah, the number of them and how fast they move and how much damage they do is like, I don't really know how to deal with that, at least currently. Oh, hey there, Bree. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I know you're having a rough time. I hope that tonight, when you're hanging out here, we can make it at least slightly better. Hanging out, fighting some robots, and generally practicing and trying to not make my archery worse and hopefully better? Question mark.
Aloy,
Hey, Ross, what's up?
speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Sure.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I have concentration, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Sure, last advice.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the
Thanks very much for the resub, Burst of Hope. I very much appreciate you, especially for 7 months. Yeah, that's amazing. And as always, you are a stalwart friend and awesome person. Thank you very much for resubbing, and it's always good to see you on this lovely Friday.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
Ned Stark, head ass. I hope so.
I'm ready to do this.
And I am, in fact, enjoying Robot Dinos, the game, even though I just got the shit mauled out of me by like 6 of them.
Take this, too. Remember.
Got Rost one day. Oh, that's terrible.
No. No.
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
Fucking Dragonite dad bullshit. Come on,
Let's
man.
go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Pull some General Zod shit. I will find
not.
you.
You taught me how to track.
I will
Wherever
find
you
him.
go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This
Yeah,
time.
bet.
And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
Saw that. Was unexpected. Yeah, it was unexpected. I'm like, okay, 2, 3, I can handle that. Oh wait, there's 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then I was mulch. It all happened very, very quickly.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Sir?
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later.
See, the Karja, they traverse cliffs like this. And the Nora, they traverse cliffs like
Wait
this.
to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Sure, what's up?
I like this better than the proving itself.
Okay, we got random NPC parks, okay. Alright, what does my map tell me? There appears to be a shop, okay. And, well, I guess I'll see how many metal shards I have. And yep.
I want to see something new.
Dressed up before my sister's proving is much better.
You know, the cons back where I come from are way better than this. The social anxiety of being left alone in a big group of strangers in a strange place. Yeah, the whole sort of like, okay, welcome to San Diego Comic-Con, and then it's just a crush of bodies all around you is like,
Over here.
oh, it's actually just the same guy. Okay, cool.
What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
Cool.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All sales are final. If it...
Yep, cool. So all of these I can buy. Slow firing sling, lobs elemental bombs with a large area of effect, best used to inflict elemental states on targets, making them vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Can be modified. Okay. Because that's tying them down. Okay, so that pretty much is same for that. And okay, cool, and we got a couple of different elemental bombs. All right, cool. Beauty. All right, do I have any mods for that? And also, let me just sell a bunch of this crap that Sawtooth Heart, yep. Luminous Braiding. I'm just double checking to make sure that I can't use any of this for crafting stuff. And yeah, all of this is crafting related stuff. Can I... reinforce for the front of the war party. Metal casing breastplate protects against melee attacks. Stitched for stealth. Ooh, stitched for stealth. Okay. Well tested against the extremes of the sacred land. I think I'm gonna get Silent Hunter medium. Oh, that just sold 2 of my Watcher lenses. God damn it. Okay. Let's see here. Can I get... Yeah, we're gonna get those back so that I can actually do... And, oh, I have just enough. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay.
Then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
Cool. It's like 1/8 of a ghillie suit. It's all crafting stuff. The commodities don't show up till later. Oh, okay, interesting.
Listen,
Okay, right. All of these are tutorials. Oh wait, I actually have to have that equipped. All right. Well, I'll do that next time I go out in the world.
In the beginning, all life came from all
This just doesn't compare to 5 years ago. The entertainment, the dancing, the beer.
all were her children.
It was
They
the
lived
best.
alongside each other in the comfort of her wild.
All right, let's get some lore.
But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All-Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter.
The classic fall of Rome. Decadent, lazy, unappreciative of the gods. Okay, cool.
The faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All-Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins, but they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served
The
him,
robot devil.
served the
Now I'm just
machines.
thinking of the one from
That was
Futurama.
not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All-Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All-Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down forever, as you know, for his lifeless body is up there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a really cool framing device.
Mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored.
Interesting. The
And
subtitle's
we stay
different.
True to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still, the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now?
Hey, don't pick on Derek Tron
Was I
9000.
mistaken?
Huh. Nice.
Listen carefully
Everyone
now.
knows two
John,
slaves
You'll
react
have to
best.
tell
Get
this
down
when
from
I'm
there.
gone.
So
You're
that's
Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
What
Get
about
down
Vala?
from there,
She's strong.
now!
What a
Oh,
reward
that's
she
just
gets.
what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
oh my god.
Better than the
proving itself.
Every year this happens, every year.
Can I just, like...
Not trying to run a Brave trail.
Can I just, like, Sparta kick you off the roof? Can I do that?
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, well...
She can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna climb so far up she can't see me.
We'll see if I can interact with him in some way. Can I? Nope. Can I just run into you? Nope. Alright, well, I tried my best. Tech support dude, I would be considered some kind of priest of the metal devil, which is a much cooler title. I fully recommend that you put priest of the metal devil on your CV next time that you apply for a job. 100%. Let me know how it goes. But like, it's interesting because like there's a lot of different kind of myths of the same sort of themes that happen a lot across a number of different cultures. Like the whole thing regarding like, and I mean the original City of Atlantis myths, not like the weird sort of like techno priest with lasers sort of stuff, was large. Pretty much any time a cataclysm would happen, you know, you have flood myths from various different areas of the world and things like that, or regarding like, you know, any kind of negative outcome for a large group of people. Could be a natural disaster, could just be like, you know, the fall of Rome and things like that. And you see bullshit like pseudo-historical podcasts talk about like, well, you see, cultural Marxism was the reason why Rome fell, and it's just kind of like, excuse me? It's like, well, they went against their values, and it's just kind of like, everyone who says that sort of stuff seems to think that they're the first one to say it and like nod sagely. Also, holy crap, the volume for this is up very loud. But yeah, let me actually just alt tab out of this and turn it down slightly. But like, I feel as though folks a lot of the time aren't aware how like common those particular stories are, as just kind of like locating an explanation for like why bad things happen. And yeah, no, it's interesting how often you find those in many different areas of the world. Well, that was inspiring. And this is the sort of thing that I'm not entirely sure where they took it from or what it's inspired by, but I feel like maybe they didn't attribute it appropriately or ask the people first. It's not super great. I just have a feeling.
It's you, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's
Teb.
Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name.
You look exactly the
My
same.
size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
Awkward. I literally just bought a new outfit.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Cool. No extra protection, but can be upgraded. Noted. Sure. And then these are pretty much all the ones that I had already. Sure.
There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
The relationship between society and the divine. Do they save you? Do you wrestle with it? Do you appease or worship? But that's the thing, is that a lot of the time...
What you were wearing.
The,
Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Interesting. But that's the thing there, Malleus, is that a lot of the time the story's being told about, like, you know, well, the decadent insert society here are a lot of the time told by, like, you know, other cultures that, like, they could be divine, like, you know, the idea of, like, a lot of Christian nations talking about, like, you know, pagan worship and all of that sort of stuff. But a lot of the time, regardless of the source of it being divine, or whether it's, like, the thing that gets thrown around a lot is, like, you know, innate human nature, as if anyone fucking knows what that actually means and it's not just a buzzword. It's usually used to try and impose or generally argue for the legitimacy of a certain value system. Ergo, we are here because we did the right thing, and the people who are gone because they did the wrong thing. And whether or not it's, you know, God or, like, the robot devil, or, you know, nature, as, you know, they're going against just the way that things are supposed to be, is generally, like, a prescriptive norm. And yeah, no, as you notice, kind of, if you hit exclamation point discourse, I went into this playthrough with the intent that, like, the whole stream generally is about, like, it's kind of a pipe dream to believe that we can completely avoid problematic content, and frankly, it's more productive to actually engage with that content, both because we can learn from the positive things about it in terms of design and things like that, but also if we actively engage with the problematic aspects of it, like, say, the appropriation of different kinds of words, or, like, you know, aesthetics. I really should figure out a better word, because aesthetics doesn't quite cover it, or music and things like that, from indigenous cultures and from different areas of the world, then having a greater literacy for why it's not great will help us kind of not do it further in the future. Like, I understand there's definitely a whole thing for, like, no one wants to discourse 24 hours a day sort of thing, and sometimes, like, you know, as a friend of mine, Pleasantly Twisted, is playing through Mass Effect right now, and sometimes she's like to say, listen, I get the government is shitty and, like, the space racism sort of stuff, but sometimes I want to shoot aliens with my space boyfriend, and it's just kind of like, sometimes you have those days. But then likewise, I feel as though the two don't have to exist in terms of mutual exclusivity. And the stream of consciousness is basically a place where I wanted to further cultural products. It's tricky. Terminology is really tricky because language is imprecise. But I wanted the stream of consciousness essentially to be a place where we could actively engage with stuff in a forward-thinking way. That is simultaneously about, like, not dismissing the bad, but at the very least, like, instead of going, like, what'll happen a lot of the time, actually, here, you know what, this is getting into a lengthy moment here discussion, so I'll pop over to IRL for a brief second here, at least. basically, a lot of the time what I find happens is that over social media, a lot of folks will gather around in a circle and they'll go, oh, this is really bad. Don't we all agree that this is really bad? Yeah, it's really bad. And, you know, occasionally someone will come into the replies and go, you get offended over anything. You snowflakes, just like, you know, not everything is so offensive. And then the next week we turn around and we do the exact same thing all over again. And like no kind of further understanding happens. So rather than kind of like turn the dunking on like problematic elements and things into like kind of a social exchange, I figured that part of what kind of dialogue and learning is kind of taking those things in and kind of further processing and breaking down the specifics of like maybe why it's not the greatest choice to do, or like the whole process of I can see what you were trying to do with this and why you would make that choice. However, that doesn't make you a horrible person, but it also doesn't make what you did less harmful. Ergo, we can take these sorts of things, refine the technique, and get the result that you want in terms of like emotional gravitas and the experience of the world that Horizon Zero Dawn wants to do without having the bad parts attached to it, essentially. But yeah, and I will basically just only be able to leave it up to y'all to tell me whether or not that's actually the thing that's being done well here, I suppose. Anyways, let's go back in. Okie dokie. Anyways, that was a little side sojourn. And I would be curious if that's a real world language, and if anyone is experienced or knows what it is, if so.
You'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Actually, that's interesting. One of my friends is Blackfoot, Blackfoot First Nations, and a big fan of Horizon, so I'll maybe have to ask her about this as well.
But first, we have guests to welcome. For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
That's a hella outfit you got there, my guy.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey,
Luminance of
hold your fruit.
Hold your fruit.
Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it just straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th King is dead. 2 years now. Now, who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power.
This man looking at the apple in his hand like, what kind of monster have I become?
Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th King. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Alright, let's hear some reparations, big guy.
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Hey, you got a guitar pick too.
On the eve of your
Unknown device. He's wearing a focus, just like mine.
It's for the goddess to judge the Karja, not me. The past should be left in the past.
Where did he find a focus?
I'm with High Matriarch Lansra. You shouldn't let those cards
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I kiss you're none. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
It's that 5G.
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I like his armor.
Come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Oh, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
Oh yeah,
I wanted
questions.
To ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing.
Give me that
thing.
lore.
That'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was in war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but...
Was his name Louis? Louis, the Sun King? How did... derangement, yeah, sure.
Have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
Every 10 years, Elon Musk is just like, I've come up with a new Range Rover, and it's like a fucking robot tiger that mauls everyone in the crowd, and he's like, no, wait. Let's see here. How did the raids end?
What happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King.
Also, have a good night, Sophia. Thanks very much for dropping by. I appreciate you. Have a good sleep.
Together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the Sun sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
This is all really interesting.
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Classic. That's another thing that shows up historically a lot of the time, is the role of mercenaries in conflicts. That's actually another one with if you go back, there's a history podcast. I don't know if the old episodes are still up, but if you look up any episodes from History on Fire by Daniele Bellelli, there's a trilogy he did on Spartacus, and like the historical Spartacus, not the mythical version of Spartacus, and like a lot of the roles of different kind of mercenaries and like slave mercenaries having to do with that was a large part of the rebellions that Spartacus took place in. And so yeah, no, that's a thing that shows up less so once you get out of the Bronze Age and you start getting fewer city-states and more like large established governments. Like you get some of those with like, you know, the Edo period in Japan, less so than like Bronze Age stuff. But pretty much like once you start getting centralized governments that like actually have infrastructure and things like that, it tends to get less and less common. But yeah, no, that's 100% a thing. That's definitely a thing. All right.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
Damn.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Is there more of
Tell me
this?
about the derangement again.
Okay, yeah, let me...
But then the few, if that wasn't...
Like this.
Yeah.
So...
No one...
Okay, cool.
If the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Interesting. That would explain why, well, you know, that and the whole raiding and blood sacrifice thing, why the Nora are so opposed to them, given the whole sort of like, you know, don't revere the metal and everything. And they're like, nah, we make the metal do what the fuck we want. So yeah, I can imagine that those two philosophies kind of butting heads.
I want to ask you about something.
Ask away.
Olin.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Let's go to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater.
Yo, dude.
I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions.
I don't like that.
A whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
Perhaps the Carja have come to make amends. I won't deny them the chance.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, blessing. Oh, also, I guess I can... None of these I can put onto my actual outfits, can I? Okay. Let's see. Happy Friday stream. Oh, welcome on in, Health Pack, and thank you very much. I appreciate their bits, right? Oh my god. I'm grateful for the internet currency that you have bestowed upon my humble stream. Welcome on in, and I hope that you were having a lovely day. Let's see here. Aaron? Oh wait, you have a name.
You have a blessing to attend.
Oh right, you're the
Let's
same
talk
person.
later.
Anyways, your name isn't Aaron anymore. It's Lemmy, because you have the Lemmy from Motorhead mustache.
Let's start blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Cool. So here?
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it.
The prayer lantern is yours, but there's someone sitting right there. Whoosh! Just fucking Thanos snaps him out of existence. Oh god.
Aspirants, before
Bits,
each
yes.
of you,
Thank you for the bits.
the prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Gotta go to the word mines later, y'all. Have a good weekend. Thank you for dropping in there, Malleus. I hope that you have a lovely Friday and a lovely weekend. For Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer.
Oh, it's the,
What is the
Chinese
but a mother's
lanterns.
hope that takes flight. A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
It's interesting the kind of pastiche of cultural traditions that they've kind of glommed together here. Okay, over here, yes.
The past should be left in the past. You remember that Brave got drunk
Olin.
around the fire last year? Shameful, but funny.
Olin, you... Yes.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Listen, you know the Wi-Fi password. Where is it?
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asarum homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Interesting.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
That's not good, dude. You get cancer from that shit. That's not good. Wasn't there like 5 of them still attached to the corpses of the kid? Well, there was that, but they were also like being given like cyanide pills, essentially. So I don't know. I feel like it was one of those like everyone has Bluetooth headsets now sort of things that they had in the future. Yep.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
I recognize this guy's face.
Just another outlander,
Like,
girl.
if they used a face model for it, it's very familiar.
I just make mine in service to the king's court. That's all.
Well...
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
That's not ominous. Okay. Oh, yeah, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I think we'll do whatever happens in the lodge, and then we'll maybe go on our midstream break after that.
Motherless chuff.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Find that outcast and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
You're very present here.
Nicely done.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Alright, fucking Bakugo.
You didn't. Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Sure. Yeah.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Sure thing, dude.
I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me strong.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just wait.
As a 5-year-old, that was the thought going through your head.
Right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
This guy refers to himself in the third person. That's... I mean... Yeah. Cool. Anyways.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
I like her.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Okay, proper cutscene. Okay. Also, I can't pause, so...
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Looks like a grazer.
Okay, well, we're queuing up to do whatever it is they want us to do next. So, I think that is a perfect time to take our midstream break. So, I am going to take a nice stretch. Everyone, if you need to take a quick bio break, please do so. Take a stretch, hydrate. I'm definitely gonna refill my hydration vessel over here myself. And generally, maybe get yourself some food, take your meds if you haven't. That's always a thing that you should absolutely do. And we'll see you in about 10 minutes or so. I'll pop you over to BRB and mute myself, and we'll see you in about 10. All right. And welcome back, everyone. Let me just switch off the tunes here. Cue up another BRB in case we need it later. Oh, and we're back, and we have sound again. Alright. Well, I hope that everyone has engaged in whatever... Oh, no. Are you gonna not acknowledge my controller? Is this the thing that's gonna happen now? Okay, you're real weird for some reason. Alright. Would I be a streamer if I wasn't trying to do tech on the fly? Oh, and also, I hadn't replied yet there, Base Prefect. We jumped right back in, and of course I was immediately having tech issues, so... Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. How did your stream go? We're doing another writing stream, or what were you up to? I might actually just have to close out of the game and restart, and we can just skip through a bunch of the cutscenes. Here, let me pop you over to... Say it ain't so. I know. Has never happened in the history of forever. Let's just close out of that. Are you going to say that you're not responding? Haha. You do question my power, for I have the almighty task manager open. Haha. You dare defy me, technology? We're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the game about cowing technology beneath your heel. Anyways, let's see if we can start it back up and see if it works nicely for us again. Alright. We're gonna see, first and foremost, if it acknowledges my controller. Which would actually be, yep, okay, configuration loaded. First obstacle out of the way. Okay, we seem to be good, so... Let me move over here, main, and... Alright. Y'all good? We good? Okay. So... we have to wait through the interminable loading screen again. But yeah, Bolts J, technology was a mistake. Just the whole thing. Everything down to the, you know what? Opposable thumbs are the devil's temptresses. Truly. If you can hold it with 4 fingers, it was what God intended. But the thumb, as soon as that happened, humankind was in trouble. Also, welcome on in, Bolts J. I hope you're having a good Friday. Eldritch Crow, the Cactuar sends his regards, proceeds to cause tech issues. Oh god. Yeah, you realized today in Monster Hunter how you do not mess with the Cactuar. Okay, cool. Things are actually happening now. Okay, cool. Yes, slaughter. Mindless slaughter, yes, of course. Wait, I have this. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna steal your kill. Oh, geez, okay. Oh. I had the wrong thing out. Ooh! The fuck it is. Oh wow, they don't give a shit about headshots, huh? Sir?
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Yeah, I'm about to go over there and make it your head, old man. Yeah, I play Dark Souls. You ain't got shit on me.
There. Faster, come on. I've got to catch up.
Okay, it went between the canisters. Okay. Grab that. What if I just set everyone else on fire? Does that work?
Okay. That helps. I've got to catch up.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Strong, I thought. Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or
Shut the fuck up, old man. I'll slit your throat and watch the dust come out.
Finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way.
Dude, shut up!
That's it.
No way but forward now.
Right there. Just turn around and climb. I can't see. Stop. With Bala right behind.
It's like either talk shit or just like don't say anything.
Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast. Are we on a trail? Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Look! The outcast is catching up!
How'd she get up there? Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. My whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
That was pretty cool.
didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy, once outcast, and now brave, who is first among you.
Ah!
She. Okay. Message for you, sir.
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy.
Technically true.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
If they give me an option to save him, I'm gonna save him. Let me just grab this real quick.
Too many of them! We can't win!
Oh no, a non-mapped ledge, my only weakness.
Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the defilers!
Hey, buddy.
Kill the invaders! They're too strong! We can't stop them!
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Yeah, what's up? What's good?
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
For all Mother!
I'm looking right at her.
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Fight back! Damn you all!
Aha! Texture mapping will be your downfall. Huh.
Keep coming.
Too many of them! Yeah! Yeah! We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the defilers!
Oh.
Kill the invaders! They're too strong! We can't stop them! Kill them! Too many of them! We can't win!
I will teach you to bleed.
There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Don't fucking Prometheus yourself, Serpentine. Okay, sure. bow and arrow, sling, minigun. Wow, well.
The red hair dies now. Everyone, forward.
Alrighty then. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Overshot it. Nope. Fire arrows? Sure, why not? I timed that incorrectly. So you don't like fire, huh? Yeah, I got bad news about that. Ho ho ho! Medicinals, thank you. I promise I have a prescription.
Got him over here.
Damn you! All right. Oh, I can climb up here. Well, you know what? That would probably be helpful.
You can't evade the... Night comes!
There we go. All right. Impossible. I'm in the sequel. Exactly. Through the ears. Don't know what you're talking about, human. Archers really suck until there's a cutscene. Yeah, they got the stormtrooper principle going. Okay, fucking Goro.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
The fuck is this fucking gorilla on PCP motherfucker? Oh, he's got a focus though. Search for me in the cutscenes, child. That is where you will find me. Also, Rost is totally gonna do the heroic sacrifice and just fucking die here, right? Yeah, there it is.
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Fucking bullet farm, Mad Max Fury Road mantle made of bullets. survive. I mean, it was a low percentage play to roll your barely conscious child off a cliff, but if it works, it works. Yeah, exactly, Crow.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Aloy, I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
Damn. I see that we've continued the proud tradition from the wine cellar of torturing me with puns.
I have to get out of here.
Gear down there, Big Rig. You did just take a plummet off a mountain. It's not our fault their names are already puns. Okay, fair, true.
They must have found me before I bled out.
Can I?
Why is no one here?
Oh, I can't go to my inventory because I don't have an inventory. Oh, but also level 8. Okay, cool. Or that could happen. Okay. Well. And that's a dead end. Okay, well. One direction to go then.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here. Or that damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Is there anything in here of interest before I move forward?
I should keep looking.
So, alright. So then...
I'm not gonna find it here. I'm picking up some kind of signal.
There's one there, and we got...
It's like the ruins I fell into when I was young. The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why?
Hello, ventilation shaft. Yes.
Some kind of power cell.
I wonder what it's for.
God, I love when my refusal to go the way that I'm supposed to go actually pays off. And this is just a dead end. Okay, cool. Oh, yep. Oh. Just roll, comfort roll through the candles. There we go. Alright. Yeah, and that one's shut.
It must be the damaged focus. The one I took from that kill. There. With the rest of my things.
Good. It's still the same thing. The nouns still apply.
Now, what can you show me?
Ah, shit, it's got a Trojan. Shouldn't have opened the file labeled Linkin Park num.exe.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora's savages. But if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Trying to place the voice. Guy who was Martian Manhunter on Justice League Unlimited. Trying to remember what his name is. I can picture him in my head.
They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when?
Ah, she's a clone. Clone with... Well, at least you have a better hairstyle.
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
To the clone vats! And that's where the vent was. Okay, cool. Greatest challenge of all, NPC walk speeds.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantern fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All-Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is... everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No. Please.
That sucks.
Aloy, All-Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Olin. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killers saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
Told you should have asked for the Wi-Fi password.
Sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe is on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines,
Okay.
driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All-Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
Yeah, theological conflict.
This was my plan, to show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All-Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
I really do like the blending of like the clean metal aesthetics with like the corrosion over time, but then like all of the decor of the Nora and everything. That's a really, really interesting blending of those two aesthetics.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine.
Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Like, 2/3 of your people, if not more, are dead. For real? You're still gonna be sitting there with your lip stuck out? Alright, cool.
By the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the North.
Unfortunately, Crow, I don't know if it works that way.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker, a worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose, no matter where that purpose might take her.
And since you're the only brave left alive,
yes.
Eh?
And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
For real? Okay.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you.
You know I gotta go visit Rost's grave, if I can. I'm absolutely going to, if they let me.
So, I can go anywhere at all? No restrictions?
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Very Garden of Eden sort of thing. I gotcha.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you.
Good on you, Tirsa. We stand someone who can recognize when they're like, then I don't know. Clearly, I don't have the answer. It's like, damn, respect. For real.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes, but it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No, but you could ask Varl, one of the Braves guarding the gates.
I was about to ask.
He
Do you have any survivors?
He would
Witnesses? Okay, that's everything.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will.
Searching low and high.
Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
Guide the Nora as you once did.
You know, the thing that's like hurting my heart about like seeing the whole like begging forgiveness thing is like, well, I guess I don't know how long Aloy's been unconscious, but like it feels like a double whammy to like maybe not even have the chance to grieve, and then also like having to ask forgiveness for the thing that already like took the life of people who you care about. Like, that's a rough thing to have. I'm just gonna take all of the things, thank you. Cool.
Save these for the trail.
So, Ridgewood. Comfort roll, Ridgewood. Cool. And we got a save point.
Gather what
Think.
answers you can find.
Nope. Cool. I'm just gonna be fully loaded as much as possible before I get out of here.
Aloy! Aloy!
The outcast approaches. Ignore her. Continue the report.
I need the gate opened.
Oh, it's
Since when has
this
any
fucking
outcast
guy.
been my concern.
I recognize you from the proving. You saw Boss shatter my trophy, and you did nothing.
You would speak ill of the dead? Truly you have no shame.
I nearly put an arrow through your eye.
And you threaten me in front of witnesses? When the High Matriarchs hear of this, you'll be an outcast all over again.
I've been anointed a Seeker, so open the gate.
You, a Seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain?
Yeah, get used to disappointment, shithead. Open the door.
No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
Sure.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a Seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Excuse me?
Sound the alarm!
Oh, okay, we went from horses to missile launchers. I see how it is.
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have we brought on us now, motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
Yeah, metal. It's a thing. It's worse. It's a thing to surpass Metal Gear, Base Prefect.
We fight a curse! A demon! Oh, mother, give us strength!
Everything is already.
Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Okay. That was interesting. Oh god, alright, cool. Well, I know where its weaknesses are now.
Braves! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Come on, fire arrow, please. Thank you. Whoop. This is very chaotic. Alright, cool. You're a tool user. That's cool. That's good to know. Nope, not gonna happen.
It's down.
All right. Well,
Smashed with the killers at proving. How'd you do it? Show me.
that was intense.
I'll pay you. How? This. You did it with this.
Good old USB drive.
Focus. shot. Couple loops of wire.
You're just gonna hot wire it? That's awesome.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Teb? What are you doing here? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
I came to help.
Yeah,
defend
you
Mother's
run
Watch,
podcasts.
but I never imagined I'd see anything like this. You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway.
That was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Anyways, let me loot these corpses real quick.
I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
Override's unlocked. Okay. Let me go find Resh so I can just rub this in his face a little bit. I gotta get a better healing thing. At least one that's a little bit more efficient. No, you're not Resh. So I'm noticing, I feel like the combat is much better when I don't have allies around me. There were a couple times when I was trying to strafe and like aim at it where an ally, like I don't know if y'all noticed, but an ally would run directly in front of my camera and just I would completely be, my vision would be completely nullified. But I think that this is kind of the exception from what I've seen in terms of like being in a settlement with a whole lot of people, and then most of it is just kind of like in the wilderness by yourself, like that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking all your shit, don't mind me. It did get a tiny bit cluttered, but you know, season Nora Brave, okay. Resh.
I'm done speaking with you, outcast.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker, you just did it. Ha! Gotcha. Alright.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device.
Alright, so what do you... oh, I also haven't freaking leveled up since the last time. Extra resources. Mounted shard salvager. 50% of their metal shard value. Okay. Heavy lifter. Critical hit. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to that and extra resources, and because I want concentration plus, I think. That will be helpful, and both of those will be helpful, especially since I have a bit of an ambush build going, so cool. That's what I have for now. All right. Yeah, and I can't take the other ones off of there. Valuable to merchants. Okay, cool. We can do that. Alright. What do I have that... Well, here. First and foremost, let's see if there's... There's Silent Hunter, but that's... Yeah, that's the one that I had. That's the one that I already have. And then Nora Brave's armor reinforced from the war party. Yeah, okay. So this is what I have right now. And then I already have one of those. Did it actually show? Yeah, I do already own that. Okay, cool. Traps and potions, treasure boxes, free samples, of course. Fires elemental payloads best used to put targets into vulnerable states, providing a valuable combat advantage. Can be modified. Okay, cool. I feel like I want to get both of these because that's my sniper bow, pretty much. I don't know how much I'll be able to, like, quote, zoom, but you know what? We'll give these a try. And we'll see how they feel. And anyways, we can sell that and this. Primary crafting for corruption ammunition types and is valuable to merchants. Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess I do have a bunch of tutorial quests that I could do as well. Sling ammo pouch. Warbow quiver. It's a different quiver. Interesting. I did not expect that. That's very... okay. Alright. Getting a little bit more depth than I was expecting. Yeah, I've got all of that to spare. That's fine. Turkey bone. Alright, well, I'm gonna go kill the fuck out some turkeys, I guess. Coon. Alright. Wire. Yeah. Do I... 192. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. Increase inventory capacity to 10. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we're just gonna go through the whole dang thing. Yeah, cool. Alright. Alright. Now, what the heck do I want to do next? So we got Scrapper Site, got... I actually need more metal shards now.
It's your sister, Olara!
Alright, how about I pop on my focus so that I don't get pounced on by 6 scrappers at once this time. Cool. Can I climb up here? Nope. Alright. Well, let me just get up to you.
Brom, can you hear me?
See, it's not as bad when there's just one.
Brom, please! It's Olara!
Pass the test.
I'm here, Brom! Are you out there?
For real? Alright. I can't just, like, alright, cool.
Please, Brom! Come find me!
Oh, there it is. Okay. Here? There we go. Yes, hi, hello. You're doing this in a very dangerous place.
Do you need help?
You're the one who survived the proving. Yes, I do need help. 10 years ago, my brother was cast out. His sentence ended, but he didn't come back. His camp was empty and covered in blood.
Dang. That's not good. Covered in blood? Yeah, that's literally what I just said.
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering?
To shreds, you say? Exactly. Why are you
doing out
alone?
here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Brom was always a little different, a little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
My feeling on that is gonna be strongly determined by what I find when I find Brom, because that's a... anyways.
What do you mean for...
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
No, none of this escort mission. Nope.
If that is how it must be. Just find him then. Please.
Let's absolutely do that. An ancient suit of armor. Cool. Anyways. Wouldn't it be great if I just completely missed the zip line and just beefed it on the ground? Come on, drop. Thank you. Please, one more. Aloy, thank you. There's 3. Okay. Try something. Damn it, I hit the tree, really? And the boopity boops are coming at me. Cool. Okay. I got greedy. There we go. Damn it. Managed to get my revenge. Look at that. It'll be real tricky if I get to the point where, like, I'm backing away from another set of creatures and then I run into, like, something big. Because that was definitely a case of, like, I was able to get away from them because I just kind of kept backing up and moving away. Okay, so was that all of it? I think it was. Okay, cool. Alright, what do we got over here? Nothing, you say. Okay. Secret? Waterfall, but no secret. Video game faux pas, Guerrilla Games. Video game faux pas. I desperately need more arrows. There we go. You might as well heal while I'm... Oh, okay, that vastly improved the healing speed. Okay.
Stocking up.
Check something, actually. Notebook. Machine catalog. Components. Weakness none, strength none. Okay. Razor, scrapper. Let's see. Power cell, shock and tear. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting that each of the different parts of their body have different elemental weaknesses. That's kind of cool. Definitely gonna make a lot more challenging. Sawtooth. Weaknesses, fire, tear. Yep. Alright, cool. Well, that's good to keep in mind, at least. Alright, so... oh. Thank you. I will partake. Precision arrow pack. Oh, I do get a little bit of a zoom. That's kind of cool. How much is it compared to that? It's more. Okay. Okay. Good to know. All right. It's over there. Okay, cool. I'm probably gonna end up running into some saw teeth or something. Or hopefully, God, no, not saw teeth. What am I thinking? More scrappers, probably.
Need them soon enough.
Oh, that was a little bit weird. Okay. Ooh, scout tower? Yep, let me just... There we go. Okay, nothing super close by. Oh, this is really pretty, though. I like this a lot. Alright, how many we... Oh, wait, I was up here before. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've done this before. That's totally fine. I don't know if I quite want to spend the same amount of time I did on it before, but...
This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those watchers.
Cool. Oh, is there only two?
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this.
Well, he's a very talented craftsperson. It's like he made action figures.
Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp.
There we go.
Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it?
And leave it in the stump?
Looks like more blood leading away from here. There, a bucket.
Salmon the bucket.
Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Jeez, people really going through a lot of trouble. What do we got over here?
Uh-oh, spotted.
That was interesting. These things flop about so much, it's hard for me to tell if they're in the middle of an attack animation or just like flippity-flooping.
Saving these for the trail.
Yeah. And oh, I actually have some metal shards now, so might as well try out my new precision arrows. Oh, fire. And a shopkeep. Sell. Cool. Cool story, bro. Yeah.
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from the... If Brom did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And
I mean, I've had days where I'm just like, y'all leave me alone. Okay. Another set of tracks?
Who are those scrappers picking at?
Alright, how many of them are you? Must be 2. Okay. Okay, that was a little bit... Yeah. There we are. I'm out of shock bombs. Okay, cool. Fire arrow it is. There we are. Quit this booty scoot and me keep trying to hit your ass. Why don't I just stab you? How does that sound? Gotta love the sound design on the robots though, between having unique sounds so you tell what they are to droopy noises they make when you hit the weak spot. Yeah, no, the sound design is really, really strong. Honestly, like, the only... For real, y'all, I'm trying to talk to chat.
Last shot.
God, why do I suck? There we go.
Looks like there's a Watcher.
All right, cool. Anyways, I should finish off
This will do nicely.
this quest so that I can finish off. That's better. There we are. Oh, that counts as above. Good to know. That was my first death from above kill, or whatever it's called. Cool. Oh.
If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Okay, Brahm. It's getting old, buddy. Where are you? I should maybe have some arrows with me. Oh? For gold?
Someone loaded these supplies.
Trigger the examination? Yes. No. Please, please, firmly grasp it.
Cast for a long time. Why take food and gear now?
Trying to ask. I'm trying to talk with chat. Yeah, no, that happens a lot. Especially with how, like, fast-paced the combat is. Also, hello, Phoenix Femme. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Okay. Brahm, where the fuck are you? Track? Track. Alright, cool, whatever.
It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
Yeah.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
All right. So CW, just in case, because CW, discussion of suicide, as well as mental illness, and hallucinatory symptoms having to do with mental illness. So yeah, if you actually here, let me drop a CWTW just in case there are people coming in just now. Hoop. Bada bing, bada boom. And now we're gonna go talk to Brahm.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brahm.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
Yeah.
So many voices to listen to. It must make your head hurt. I promise my voice will be soft and soothing.
A soft voice, like Alara's. It's been so long. years. Yes. Yes, I will listen.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things, hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brom.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But the forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Brom isn't ready to return to the Nora, but I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All-Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Brom. I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All-Mother's eternal memory, and may the forgotten leave you be.
There's a lot to unpack there. It's one of those things where I really wish this wasn't like at the end of a 3-hour stream and like my brain was running on fumes. Cause like, to be honest, I feel like I don't have the calories right now to kind of dissect that whole thing. But maybe here, I'll say, I'm not 100% sure if Monday's stream is still going to be a thing, because I have a date with a needle for a vaccine, so we'll see how I feel. But I think I'm going to percolate about that over the weekend, and we'll see top of the stream on Monday if I have some more coherent thoughts on it, because, yeah, portrayal of mental illness, and especially hallucinations and things like that, are... Well, we had a whole hour-long talk in Control about it. So, yeah, there's... I'll say for now that we'll probably talk about that on Monday. But for now, we're actually 15 whole minutes over time, but it was good to get that quest done and out of the way. Let me pop over to IRL and we will close out the stream for tonight. Thanks to everybody who came by. Whether you swung through at the end, hung out for the entire thing, or just swooped in to say hello at the beginning, I appreciate you. I appreciate it when anyone wants to take their Friday evening and spend it over here in my humble little space. You could have done anything, but you decided to come by and visit, and for that I appreciate you. If you're here for the first time, we do these kind of shenanigans Mondays and Fridays, 5:30 to 8:30, and occasional Wednesdays. Spoons be if the spoons are supplied. As you can see, I'm already like worn out at the end of the night. But yeah, if you like this is what we do. We do the discourse, we do the design, we do the diversity, and we play some pretty cool games. So, until then, let me actually see who's doing cool stuff on this Friday night, because our usual place that we would send cool people at the end of the stream, I believe that Pleasantly Twisted is on the move right now. Oh, no, she isn't. I thought that she was on the road at the moment, but it appears that she is still doing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition thing, so we are absolutely going to swing through and say hi to Twisted. So, Until Monday, I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Thank you for swinging by. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Have a lovely evening, everyone.